And like I was like listening to like some of the projects like started from nothing and like Rapping Melodies. I think Rapping Melodies is like more of your like latest stuff, and then started from nothing. I think was just like kind of like a release back in like 2015 and all that too. So
Started from nothing's old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
so
was
true. So what was like the creative process and like inspiration for those projects?
started from nothing is like that's when I like that was my first project I dropped. That was like 2012. I was like 22 years old. 2012, 2013. I was like 22 years old. And I felt like at those times I was doing a bunch of shows. I was performing a lot at those times. Like I was opening up for a lot of artists. So I remember like I was putting in like I was paying to play. If you guys don't know what that means,
Yeah.
at the time I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, there's a promoter, big up Peter Jackson, by the way. There's a promoter I met back in the day. He used to book a lot of artists to come down to the city. Like, he booked Fabulous, Pusha T, Waka Flocka, Soul Members, Jadakiss, Styles P. And I opened up for majority of all of them, basically. You know what I'm saying? I opened up for Pusha T, for Waka Flocka, Fabulous, Soul Members, Mad Child,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? All through Peter Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And I paid for tickets to sell because those are the times I'm like starting from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just on the ground trying to do my thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm definitely paying for these big artists. At the time I was just paying for tickets. More times I'm giving out tickets for free or I'm selling a one too. But in my head I'm just like, yo, this is big. I'm like 22, 23 years old, going up to 24, 25, opening up for these big artists. And it's looking good right now for me. A lot of people don't know what I'm doing. They're thinking like, yo, this guy's just getting booked for these artists. I'm just getting tickets. I'm giving tickets out. Like I'm like, yo, I got a show. I'm opening up for Fabulous. They're like, Fabulous. I'm like, yeah, in Oshawa. You know what I'm saying? And like, he books Fabulous and Pusha T to come out together. You know what I'm saying? I opened up for them, and that was a sold out show. So I did a lot of, and then those times I dropped the project called Started From Nothing because I figured out I was doing all this work and I was opening up for all these artists and I was starting from nothing. I didn't have paper like that. I'm only 22. I had a 9 to 5 job. You know what I'm saying? Not really doing nothing crazy. And I'm still managing to open up for all these big artists. And people's thinking like, yo, this guy must be up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I'm just playing it right at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was paying to play at the time. That shit worked because it did cause some traction. It did get me it got me a lot of organic followers and views and people reaching out to me, and
Yeah.
it helped, you know what I'm saying? And that was like years ago, you know? So
Yeah. I know what you mean, man.